I'm really lucky to have been able to experiment with lots of things in the last 20 plus years. It's been great. Obviously, I'm from London originally and came over with NetScreen back around 2000. NetScreen was just an amazing company to work at. I was really lucky to get involved with that thing. We were involved with it in Europe and then got involved with it in the earlier stages over here. Worked for just a fabulous human being called Mark Smith, who introduced me to how to do things in America. And I think that's lesson number one: get yourself a really good mentor who can guide the way for you. Did a crazy startup after NetScreen. We did go public and we were acquired by Juniper, which was great. I thought I was really good at startups and stuff. So I went off and did an early stage one called Concentric Networks, where we learned a lot about raising money, getting going from scratch, getting a little bit early ahead of the kind of product market fit. And we ended up exiting that one to Samsung back in the early 2000s. And that really got me into Proofpoint. And Proofpoint really scaled up. I guess Proofpoint was really a cloud company, a cloud SaaS company. We turned it into a SaaS company. So we grew that one to a good size and an IPO. I went back with the NetScreen guys to do a company called Aerohive, which was in the cloud managed Wi-Fi space. And we scaled that one up and got that one to an IPO and was acquired by Extreme Networks after the IPO. Since then, I went into identity for a little while. Now I'm with a company called Teslio. We're in the crowd testing space. And what we do is basically we test customers' software to see if it works anywhere in the world on anything. We get all that data and we run some AI models against it and we help customers build better software. And we're getting heavily into testing AI and AI-driven solutions. So it's a pretty hot space to be in, and I've been there for 7 months and I'm happy to say that it seems to be growing really well. We're hiring and we're building out our operations globally. Like you said, Steve, it is a constant circle of learning. I like that I've probably made more mistakes than I've made good decisions in the last 20 years in various different ways. And I've learned from them. I can apply some of the learnings to what we're trying to do now and build out this one. And by the way, the horse breeding thing, that's my wife who got me into that. I never thought I would be involved in anything to do with breeding any animals, let alone horses. They're quite big and they're quite dangerous. And competitive aerobatics I've been doing for years.
Hello, my LinkedIn friends. Got to say, there's not a lot that's more fun or exciting than flying aerobatics. But what we've got coming out on Tuesday at Teslio is an absolute game changer for the industry. So join us on Tuesday at teslio.com for our full product launch.
I've been flying for a very long time. Happy to talk about that later on, actually. Let's get into aerobatics later on after we've had some business discussions. I'm sure people follow you for the business discussion than they do to hear some guy prattling on about aircraft.